All right, with human body temperature, we generally accept that the average body temperature is around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Sure, some people run a little warmer, some people run a little cooler, but the average is generally accepted as 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. We call that the set point, wherever your internal thermostat is set at that time. So here we have a dotted line. Anything above the dotted line is higher than 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything below is lower than 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go with too high. So let's say you're working out, you're exercising, you're doing something very, very physical, and you're generating heat. And your body's warming up. We have specialized cells in our body called thermoreceptors that pick up that information. Thermo, think of thermometer, thermostat. So thermoreceptors pick up the information. They don't know what to do with it, so they're going to send it through afferent sensory pathways in one direction, and it's going to go towards the control center. The control center is going to integrate all those impulses. It's going to make all these calculations and decide what's important, what's not important, and it's going to make important decisions. In this case, the control center gets information from thermoreceptors that your body temperature is too high, so the control center decides, hey, we need to cool down the body. So the control center is going to send impulses down efferent motor pathways. They're called efferent motor pathways especially, because the things that are going to fix the problem, technically called effectors, are generally muscles or glands. Okay, so in this case, the control center is going to send efferent motor impulses to the effectors, and in this case, your sweat glands are going to be activated, and you're going to start to sweat, and that does not cool you off. That sweat needs to evaporate from your skin by using the heat from your body. And if the sweat evaporates, goes from a liquid to a gas using the heat from your body, you're going to lose body heat, which is the whole reason that we're doing this. So you need to sweat. And we're going to shunt blood to the skin. And how do we do that? We're going to vasodilate blood vessels going to your skin. That's going to increase blood flow to your skin, so that way you can lose heat by convection, conduction, and radiation. And if we do this enough, we should bring your body temperature back down to 98.6. If that is not the case, we're going to continue going around and around until your body temperature hits 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now if your body temperature is below that, let's say you're going outside on a cold day and you're not properly clothed, we're below the set point. Okay, so let's say your body temperature is 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Thermoreceptors pick up the information. They send the information through afferent sensory pathways to the control center. Control center integrates that information and says, yo, body temperature is a little low. We got to warm up here. So the control center is going to send efferent motor impulses to the effectors, and in this case, the two effectors that are going to kick in is you're going to shiver. So that means you're going to involuntarily contract and relax your skeletal muscles, which is going to generate heat. So that's going to raise your temperature back up to 98.6. And you're also going to save heat by shunting blood to your core. So you're going to vasoconstrict. The blood vessels going to your skin are going to tighten down, and they're going to constrict and shunt blood to the core. So this way we're going to reduce the amount of heat that we lose via radiation, convection, and conduction. And by doing those two things, we should bring you back up to 98.6. If we don't, we're going to keep on going around this circle.